Hey guys, in this video, iMac. In this video, I'm going to be showing you why you should buy, if you can, a really cheap iCloud locked iPad. Let's turn it on first. And now we wait. Okay, it is finally turned on. Here is why you should buy a cheap iCloud locked device. Maybe not a newer one, but I have a iCloud locked iPad 4 I bought from a computer store for $5. Yes, $5 for this iPad. And it's actually more useful than you would imagine because I'm using a DNS trick. I don't know if you guys remember, but back in maybe 2018, I made a video called how to connect your Switch or to use the hidden browser in a Switch. This uses a similar thing, that you can still use the browser. Kind of like, it works in a similar way when you connect to like a hotel Wi-Fi or Starbucks or something, and it brings up a little menu, like a little like website saying, and you press connect and stuff, and that's how it works. You can use a similar concept to basically browse the internet on an iCloud locked device. And I will show you that now. I've saved the network. Every time I restart this device, it will automatically do that. So English, United States. It will automatically connect to the Wi-Fi. There we go. I will show you how to do this really quickly, but let me just show you what it's capable of. Right here, menu. This website specifically is called iDNS Portal. I mostly use it as a cheap little YouTube player because it's got the Retina screen. I just go to video and then press YouTube. And we are now on the YouTube website. Wi-Fi is kind of bad right here. Yeah, but now I got the YouTube website. And I use it as like a cheap little YouTube player. I also got the idea where you could also hang this on a wall, keep it plugged in all the time, and put like a clock on it. You can also play like games. Basically, also it has Google and things like that. So you can do basically anything in a web browser. Anything you can do in a web browser, you can do on an iCloud locked device now. So that means watch YouTube, watch TikTok if you're into that, all that stuff. I mostly use it as a YouTube player because it's cheap. I actually put the IP address of this thing of the DNS server that I use up here, so I don't have to constantly check. But I will actually show you how to do this. So first, let me restart the device. You'll want to forget your Wi-Fi. You'll have to press on the I next to the your Wi-Fi network, but if it doesn't show up, press the home button, and then press start over, and then press English, United States, and then go down here again, press the home button again, press more Wi-Fi settings, press the I, and then press forget this network. Okay, now that you've forgotten the network, press back, and then you can restart again. Start over, English, United States, and then I go back to my Wi-Fi network, and then I go to the DNS server. I type in the server that I have put up here. So in this case, it's easier if I do it this way. In this case, it's 78.109.17.60. Let me just show you that there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but okay. So now what you're wanting to do from this stage is you're going to want to put like the down keyboard thing, press back, and then connect to your network normally. Join. So sometimes this may not work. Also, you might have to press back because it might automatically do that. Also, what I've realized on this iPad specifically, sometimes this will not work. What you have to do to force it to load it, you have to force it to reconnect to the Wi-Fi again, because then it'll have the Wi-Fi saved with the DNS server. So what you're going to have to do is you're just going to have to restart the iPad. I am restarting it now. Sometimes it will work without restarting, but in this case, for me, I just haven't had any luck with that, so I just restart the iPad. And also, when it's in sleep mode, actually, no, because in iOS 10, which is the thing that it's running on, it'll automatically shut itself down when it's still in setup mode. So, it'll usually do that after about a day or so. Every time I turn it on, it turns on like this because it's been shut down. And then I can just go through the setup and it'll automatically it'll open in the IDNS portal thing. So yeah, okay, finally it's finished loading. So we're gonna fit English, United States. For whatever reason, every time I do a reboot, this always takes forever. Okay, and there we go. It automatically connected to the IDNS portal. Because it had the Wi-Fi saved. It had the Wi-Fi network saved. And you really only have to do this once. Like once you're done, I'd recommend you shut it down and then turn it back on once you're finished. Let me show you a few of the other things that this IDNS portal can do. So you can also chat, information, settings. You can do social media, mail, games. This iPad's older, so a lot of these don't work. What the hell is that? Okay. But yeah, I mostly use this YouTube player. If you press internet, you can even do like the address bar, like that's right there, or use Google, or even Google Maps. I'm gonna do Google. Actually, this would be a perfect opportunity to show off my website. Actually, never mind. I don't think my website works on older devices. But okay. I do have a great website though. Actually, it's not on here though. What I would have to go to is I would have to go to the address bar and then type it in. If you want to go to the website, it'll be right here, probably. Okay, so it's funny. So beautiful, ain't it? My friend built this website. I don't know. It's funny. Oh, yeah. Basically, I mean, even my iMac G4 can run this website. But, you know. So beautiful, ain't it? I'm gonna keep this right here. Well, anyways, that is how you use the IDNS portal. And also, this could also be considered a tutorial on how to browse the internet on an iCloud locked device. I only bought this because it was stupidly cheap. It was in great condition and it was relatively new. Well, it's not very new, but it's new enough that I can watch YouTube on it. I could even imagine you could use this thing on FaceTime if you were to send your friend like an email, if they had this, and then like use the FaceTime link instead of using the FaceTime app. That could work as well. But yeah, I don't know. Well, now that I'm done using it, I'm just gonna shut it down because I don't really want to do anything else on it right now. Shut it down. And then when I turn it back on, it should automatically connect to that IDNS portal again. Okay, so that is how you use, or that is why you should buy a cheap iCloud lock device if you can get them real cheap. Like, seriously, this one's in like great condition. It's just covered in fingerprints right now. But yeah, if you can get a very cheap one like this, I bought this one for $5 at a computer store that didn't know what to do with it. I would totally recommend it, especially if it's an older one. Cause like this thing, it can still browse. It could still relatively browse modern internet. Like I can still watch YouTube. I'm considering, because I'm pretty sure they had a deal on a iCloud locked iPad Pro, like a 12.9-inch models, and that would be great for just watching content. I just have this sitting besides my bed so I can watch YouTube because I actually don't have an iPad right now. Well, I do, but it's like really old. I sold my iPad when I bought my MacBook Pro, but yeah, I just kind of use this as a little YouTube player. I just have it sit next to my bed. And yeah, so I think that is why you should buy one of these. They're like $5. I mean, I'm not sure if you'll be able to get one for that cheap, but maybe for a similar price. These were just really cheap because they don't know what to do with them, and they're basically worthless because you can't really salvage any of the parts easily. So yeah, I would totally recommend buying one of these if you can. If it's like over 30, I would, if it were over $20 or $30, probably not. I would only buy it if they were like this cheap. But anyways, yeah, that's it for this video. And I hope you enjoyed this thing. You get to watch the Apple logo. Bye.